Right then, this is a quick walk around video, and this is for a Honda HR-V 1.5 EX. The car's covered 64,000 miles, 67 plates as you can see. And so unfortunately the wind has just decided to pick up, so I apologise for the wind and I'll do the best I can. Front of the car, nice and clean, lights and lenses clear, intact without any cracks or condensation there. Bonnet, very clean indeed, can't see any obvious stone chips. Near side of the car, very smooth in the panels, no indentations jumping out at me at all. Near side front alloy, lovely condition. Likewise, rear wheel, again, lovely condition. Back, very nice. The offside of the car, crikey, the wind's suddenly picked up terribly. Very clean in the panels. I do apologise for the wind, it literally was still as anything a few minutes ago. There we go, must be rained on the way. Ever the optimist. It really is very nice car indeed. Coming to the back of the car, get enormous boots and really nicely finished on the HR-Vs. Coming to the back, you've got enormous amounts of room in the back of the HR-Vs. Leg room, front seats are set for me and I'm 6 foot tall, so no cheating going on. Leatherwork for a family car, absolutely lovely condition. Coming in on the passenger side front, full set of HR-V, tailored match rather I should say. Passenger seat again, super condition. Came on the driver's side, door card lovely and clean. Same with the footwell area is very good. Driver's seat again, super condition. Inside the car now, engine's running so the dashboard is illuminated. As you can see there, sat nav working exactly as it should. Put the car into reverse and likewise rear parking camera, which complements the front and rear parking sensors. Coming down the centre, just really nicely detailed, very nice condition. And the main dash binnacle, hopefully you can see, 64,918 miles. There are no warning lights on the dashboard. The blue light you can see is because the engine's cold, and after a few seconds the blue light goes out. It's just for your engine temperature. Finally, just to show you, owner's manual pack and lock and wheel nut key, all here and present with the car. Right then, this is a quick road test video, and this is for a Honda HR-V 1.5 EX. Car's registered CV67GXB. Mileage at the start of the road test is 65,918 miles. The reason we do these videos, and as I always say, especially this road test section, is to ensure that if anyone's looking at any of our cars advertised, they get to see the very car in operation. Like many people, we've been to see cars which have looked perfectly good in photographs or description, but only to get there and find out there's actually a fault with the car which you'd much rather know about before setting off. We also do it on these very quiet, generally speaking, country roads in this beautiful part of Gloucestershire, and this actually forms part of the road test route we take our customers on, and the hope is of course it'll be representative of what you'd feel yourself if you went on a test drive in the car. So coming to the car itself, push button start, engine starts instantly and settles to a smooth, even idle. There are no warning lights on the dashboard at all whilst the engine's in operation, or any other part of the car for that matter. Another classic 4-cylinder Honda petrol engine, in that they make the best 4-cylinder engines in the world. I say it over and over and over again. These are mass-produced engines, and yet the quality control at Honda is astonishing. Good regular maintenance will see them reliable and last a very long time. They're timing chain driven, so there's no cam belts to worry about. But also just a lovely engine to use day in and day out. It's smooth, quiet, flexible, very economical of course, but when you do put your foot down, you've got that lovely kind of background noise where you get from a Honda, put your foot down. You've got that kind of induction sound which is just music to the ears of petrol heads. It's just a brilliant unit, really is. Engine then feeds through into the clutch and gearbox in the car. The clutch of the car is absolutely perfect, bike point exactly where it's meant to be, and it's lovely and smooth in operation. The gearbox is one of the best gearboxes you'll use. It's what Honda do again absolutely brilliantly. Most front-wheel drive cars, as with this one, use cables now to join the gear lever to the gearbox, and unfortunately that means lots of gear changes can be really vague, lifeless, notchy, all the things I hate in a gearbox. And this is the polar opposite of all of that. It feels, even though it isn't, it feels like the gear lever is going into a gearbox directly underneath. It's short, snappy, clicky, precise, engineered, all the superlatives you can throw at a gearbox. It's brilliantly done, and it feels exactly as it would have done when it was new. Still just feels incredibly fresh, as does the whole car in that sense. Coming on to the steering and chassis, these have always driven very nicely, and again it is the norm now to have steering, electric power steering, and this is no different in that sense. The biggest difference is that the steering is nicely weighted, unlike some, but it's very precise and accurate. It allows the car to flow beautifully but with precision through corners, and it never feels nervous or disconnected at all. It's really nicely done. It also tracks dead straight. There's no vibrations at this speed, or any speed up to the legal limit actually. And the suspension, again, it's these are family cars, so they're set up to be comfortable, and it is comfortable. It's not a sports car, but it drives with an enthusiasm. It changes direction really well, but without a lot of body motion, body roll. You have to be driving at sort of ludicrous speeds to get anything like that out of the car. So when you do go through corners, like the one up here, just carrying a bit more speed than normal into it, with the steering, you just pick your point, hardly any movement on the steering wheel. And it just flows to the corner, totally unflappable. Really is incredibly good. It also manages to offer a really compliant, very well judged ride. It's very, very comfortable indeed. Worth pointing out, there's absolutely no clunks, rattles, anything from underneath the car. It feels as tight as a drum on the road. And the brakes, I'm just going to give them a bit of a shove. Excellent on the car. What I'm looking for in particular is kind of any pulsing or vibrations coming back through the brake pedal, and there's none at all. And finally, coming inside the car, they're really nice places to sit and drive, I have to say. You've got very good visibility around the majority of the car. Very well put together, as Hondas always are, but the architecture itself of the dashboard is really easy to sort of work your way around. You've got a nice, simple Garmin-based sat-nav system, which most people have used over the years. Very easy to access and work your way through. Down below that, a nice, stylish touchscreen for your dual zone climate control system, because you can have different temperatures side to side if you so wish. It also pumps out ice cold air, so that's all functioning perfectly. Same with the heated seats. I've got the roof closed at the moment above my head, just for the video, but when the blinds open, you've got a huge glass area which adds a lot of natural light into the car, and it can be electrically opened as well, the glass roof. And then you've got dash binnacle on front, which is just simplicity itself, nicely detailed, imparts information instantly, very nicely as well. Then you've got this lovely leather bound steering wheel. It drives beautifully. Can't fault the car in any way, shape or form.